What's going on, guys? My name is Trevor. Welcome to the channel. Last night I watched Creed 3, one of my most anticipated movies of the year, but did it live up to the hype? We're about to get into it. Let me know your thoughts on this movie down below in the comments section. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Let's get into this. Adonis has been thriving in both his boxing and family life, but when a childhood friend and former boxing prodigy resurfaces, the face-off is more than just a fight. Like I said, this is one of my most anticipated movies of the entire year. Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. Where did it fall with the Creed trilogy and Rocky universe in general? I was nervous going into this movie because I had such high hopes for it and I love the Rocky universe so much. Safe to say, this movie delivered. From start to finish, I was hooked in, I was invested in this story, in these characters, and I think they wrapped up this trilogy perfectly. If they want to go on from here, I'm here for it, but I really don't think they need to. Let's start off with my favorite part of the movie, Michael B. Jordan's direction. He talked about how he had inspiration from anime for his fight scenes, and that was a lot different interpretation in my mind than what we got on the actual screen. I love the little anime throwbacks he threw in this film, whether it was slow motions, whether it was the sweat bouncing off someone, whether it was literally like a slow motion and he was noticing something that he could use against his opponent. I thought it was done so well, and it caught me by surprise. I was like, okay, I'm really on board with this. Being Michael B. Jordan's freshman outing, I think this was a fantastic first film, and I absolutely loved everything he did with it, and I love the character of Adonis Creed so much, and I would argue this is Michael B. Jordan's best performance as Adonis Creed, and it might be his best performance of his entire career for that matter. Michael B. Jordan killed it in the directing and starring as Adonis Creed as well. Also, Tessa Thompson, she's just great. I absolutely love her so much. But the main star in this movie, in my opinion, and honestly probably the main character, the main focal point, the main force to drive this movie forward, is the force, Jonathan Majors. First off, this dude is built like a brick shit house, okay? I don't know how you get that jacked. He's unbelievably jacked. It's scary. But when he comes on screen, you can feel the emotion from Michael B. Jordan. You can feel the tension there. Adonis Creed's whole past comes back with him. He's left that life behind. He's coming to the limelight. He's really turned his life around. Well, then Dame appears all of a sudden and brings back all those bad memories, and I guess some good memories as well, and does a really good job at hitting on the brother story here. And I am a sucker for a good brother story, so the brother story in this movie really is what moved it along, because Adonis is trying to help him because he feels bad for what happened to Dame, but Dame is trying to take everything that he thinks Michael B. Jordan basically took from him. It's great emotion, great drama in there. And I think one of the biggest compliments I can give this movie is that Rocky isn't in it, and I absolutely love Rocky Balboa, but I never once was thinking, where is Rocky? I thought this movie stood on its own 2 feet so well. Never really was thinking, where's Rocky? When's Rocky going to appear? They mentioned him a couple times, and that's really all you needed going in this movie. I like that he wasn't in the movie. I would have liked if he was, but I also really enjoyed that he wasn't, that Adonis Creed finally got out of Rocky's shadow and got to come into the light of his own man as a boxer. And the fight scenes in this movie, like I said, he has that anime style in them, and there isn't all that much boxing in this movie. There's definitely a couple fights in there, but when you do have the fight scenes, especially the end fight, that was everything and more I wanted personally. And Michael B. Jordan's style with this, he made some very creative decisions, and to be honest, it's either going to work for you or it's simply not. For me, it 1000% worked for me. That end fight scene literally made my jaw drop with the creative decision Michael B. Jordan took. I applaud him. I thought he did great with it. I'm pretty positive about this movie. I loved lots of it. You're probably asking yourself, is there anything you didn't like? And the pacing has some issues, and that would guess it would be my biggest problem. And at the end of the day, this is a nitpick, but sometimes you're going full force, full speed, and then it comes to almost a halt just a little bit. That's a nitpick in the grand scheme of things. I think the pacing was the only downfall of this movie, because sometimes you're going, and sometimes you're pulling the reins back just a little too much. But overall, these fight scenes, the emotional story, the performances, and the score, haven't even hit on that yet. The score just gives you chills. The Creed score, the Rocky score, all those scores just give you so many chills. The production design, and the way when they walk out to these fights, they hype it up so well. Feels like you're actually there. The fights are done so well. I loved everything about this. And that training montage, chef's kiss. Before we give you guys my score, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, because we got a couple more Rocky videos coming out later this weekend, and I'm excited for it. Overall, Creed 3 gave me everything and more I really wanted. I was invested in the story. I thought these performances were absolutely fantastic. This is the best time we've seen Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors in their careers. Overall, for a score, I'm giving a 4.5 out of 5. My favorite movie of the year so far. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like. Come back in a couple days. We're having a huge Ultimate Rocky Showdown ranking, which I'm very excited for. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.